cranked up, you don't know what to do. Next thing you turn around, I got a goal scored on you. Thought the footy was bye-bye in the fetish in the past. Here comes bossy feet up your ass. Welcome back. It's the Footy Fetish show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. We got a comeback episode. It's been like 2 months. My boy Booty, he went off and got his wife pregnant, and they got a kid. So we're here.
The baby.
We're back. Booty's been taking care of his baby, and I was like, you know what? We got to keep the fetish going. Got to keep the fetish alive. We've got probably one of my favorite group of guests back. We're gonna go around the room real quick. These guys got back on the episode at the very beginning of the Champions League group stage. All of them together in one room. It was an extremely unique experience from the start. All of them sharing one microphone. So let's go quickly around the room. We've got Spencer Maliolo.
That's it.
There you go.
There you go.
Welcome to the show again. We've got Mario. We've got Christian. And we got Eddie and Mario. Say what's up.
Hello.
How you
Christian, Eddie.
Yo.
Glad to have y'all back on the show. And we are here to talk about the end of the group stage. Cue the Champions League music. We are back. We're back to break down our group stage predictions. I've got all these written down. We're going to see who had the most correct. We've got a jersey on the line. So let's get it started hot and fast. We got Group A. This was a great group. We had PSG, Man City, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge. Booty can't be here, so we'll quickly go down his picks. He had PSG, Man City, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge. He got one of those correct. No, I'm sorry. He got all three. Wait, let me back up. The way we score this is if you got the team in the right rank of the group, you get a +3. If you pick the team to finish in the top 3, you got +1. Okay? So, Booty got all 3 of the top picks in the wrong order. Myself, I got Man City first, PSG second, and I had Club Brugge third, which was wrong. Really was hoping Club Brugge would do better there. Now, for the 4 of you, I'm going to give you guys each a minute to quickly break down your picks and why you thought you were right or wrong. You want to go first? You want to go?
Yeah, I'll
go first. All right, so just to give you a quick reminder, Spencer had PSG, Man City, RB Leipzig. Let's see, you had RB Leipzig correct at third.
Yeah.
And your PSG Man City was flipped.
They flipped, exactly.
Do you think that was the case of PSG not being what we expected with all this firepower? Or do you think Man City is just a more dominant team and you just...
Honestly, I definitely underestimated Man City.
Okay.
They're a Premier League team.
That's fair.
And they are known to have just quality in these top-tier competitions.
That's fair.
Club and the players they're bringing in and they keep on their team. They have such great chemistry. PSG is a powerhouse team for sure, but
Definitely.
The chemistry with the team wasn't actually all the way there yet. And I think if we go back to the first podcast, I mentioned that before. I was saying the chemistry with the team may be the only problem that I have. Messi was just stepping into the team. Ramos is still injured. He wasn't playing.
That's right. I don't think he played at all.
He hasn't played at all. Yeah,
Not in the group stage, at
He's
least.
just
Yeah.
getting into it right now, back into the club.
Okay.
But
All right,
yeah, pretty
let me
much
give you a hot
underestimated.
take.
That
Do
was
you
it.
think PSG will get it together?
I believe they will. I
Okay.
think PSG is Messi is just really an ultimate of players. You know, he's the Megatron. He's the holy grail when it comes to a quality class player. And the players they have around him with Neymar, if he can stay healthy, and Mbappe. Mbappe's been killing it lately. He scored, I think, 2 or 3 in his last game. I feel like they can keep going and pushing on. But like I said, I definitely underestimated Man City. They are a quality team.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about moving the ball, possession up the field, and possession in their final, like their defensive third. It's
Right.
just actually. But Leipzig was good. Leipzig played well. That had Nkunku, I think is the name of
Yeah.
the striker. He was scoring goals all the time.
Do you know the coach for RB Leipzig?
He's an American, right?
Yeah, he is.
I'm about
Shout
to
out,
say.
Jesse Marsh.
Yeah.
That's your minute. We're going to pass it on.
Beautiful.
Mario, By the way, Spencer, you had 5 out of possible 9 points.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Shake and bake.
Mario got all 9 of these. Man City, PSG, RB, Leipzig. Everybody get a little round of applause for Mario.
I gotta give myself
yourself a round of
pat on
applause.
the back,
That boy sick.
That wasn't much of a risk. I think that was pretty much like the obvious picks. But tell us why you thought Man City was gonna beat out PSG. Why didn't believe in the hype of PSG with the 3 up front?
I did, because anything happens.
No, you're good. You're good.
I did because anything happens in the group stages.
That's true.
Small teams can come up big teams can come up, small. But I know that Man City learned their lesson and learned how to have a better identity from last year's Champions League final. It was a great final, but yeah. So PSG, I knew that they needed to get their gears, intact to learn the tempo. It's a big, massive team with many talent, and I know the coach has trouble setting up a starting 11. And
How about this? The follow up just to what Spencer had. Do you think PSG will eventually live up to the hype?
Oh yeah, for sure.
This year, this Champions League?
Probably. I think whenever things get a little hard, maybe when things get a little hard, like maybe they gotta test their little ability. And I think PSG is going to get past or get far anyways because they're just strong and they got a lot of experience. And Man City is going to surprise a lot of people. I know that.
All right. Well said. Moving on to Christian, who got a possible 5 out of 9. He also picked PSG first, Man City second, and RB Leipzig third.
He's a Messi fan.
He is a Messi fan. Why don't you go into that? What are your thoughts there?
Well, had to give my man benefit of the doubt. I had PSG over Man City strictly for that reason. But I will say Man City is not one to sleep on, especially with Pep Guardiola, one of the best coaches, if not the best coaches of all time, leading them at the brink. And also, he's influencing the youngsters into the squad. Old boy, I wanted to talk about Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about him.
He's a really good influence into the squad now, coming up.
Boy, Cole.
They're doing well, obviously, in the EPL, but Champions League wise, I just did it for Messi, but wasn't what we all expected, I guess, for him to come in and I guess go off on. He has to get adapted to the French league and the new country.
Is there really much to be adapted to in the French league?
Hey, talk about that.
There is. Yeah, there is.
Feel free to laugh, man. Don't hold
human,
back your laughter.
He's a human being, man. I mean, he is the GOAT, but he's a human being at the end of the day. I mean, he has to adapt to everything.
You know what? You're right.
Getting used to the cold. I heard the cold was an issue for him.
Oh, fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, I'm just saying.
Nah.
Cristiano's a machine. Messi's human. I get it. It's cool, man. Thanks for that.
Those are your words put in my mouth. Never said that. You have it. 5 witnesses here.
Eddie finishing it out with another perfect 9 out of Group A. Man City, PSG, RB Leipzig. Eddie, give us a quick little 1-minute breakdown. Eddie and Mario with the 9 out of 9. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What are your? You got 9 out of 9. What were your reasonings going into those picks?
I gotta say, I'm always gonna choose at the moment City over PSG, just because they have so much cohesion in the team, and I think it's years in the making with what City's kind of producing right now. Players know exactly what their roles are on and off the bench, so I think that's their exact problem with PSG on the flip side, because once you have so many characteristics and playmakers on one team, it's expected to collide, and especially when you look at teams in the past like Atletico's, they had their success, but years after that, it's bound to fail, and I just don't know if Pochettino is the right man to, orchestrate all that stuff going on. So I actually have a lot of money betting that City will go further in Champions League this year than PSG.
No shit. Go into that. Like, just whoever can get further, you win.
Yeah, if
Or
both
lose?
of them get knocked out at quarters, then the bet is off. But if one gets past further than the other, then we have cash bet on
It's
it.
very
But,
interesting.
Very interesting. Indeed.
Is that bet with someone in this room?
Someone not?
Okay, I was
tried
about to say
I
that would have
know
been
who.
great.
I tried to with
I know
Spencer,
who.
which we'll get into later. Once
Yeah,
we
we'll
start
go
talking
into the
about Chelsea.
predictions. Yeah, for sure. Oh, bet with Chelsea, huh?
Hey,
Okay.
you shut your mouth over there.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
While
We're
Lukaku's
gonna-
over here making comments like, yeah, I mean, I like summer, but I also like
Hey.
winter.
Yeah.
Winter.
That's fun. I didn't see the.
Those memes are great. We
document.
posted them on our Footy Fetish channel, by the way. if you
okay.
don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
they're
That's
on
when
there.
I must have seen it then.
Yeah.
Well, wow.
All right, so we're moving on to Group B. We're going to start it with Eddie, but quickly, let's just go over Booty and I's pick. Booty got a possible 6 out of 9. I got a possible 2 out of 9.
Whoa!
I was really hoping AC Milan would get somewhere in the top 3, but, you know, hey, we're first year back after 7 years, so I had AC Milan, Liverpool, and Atletico, so I got a possible 2. Booty had Liverpool, AC Milan, and Atletico Madrid in third. Let's swing it on over to Eddie with another perfect 9 out of 9.
My
This
man.
dude's
Sir, that's good for
on
him.
fire.
Thank you,
Those
thank you.
were Liverpool, Atletico, FC Porto, really slapping the face, putting AC Milan in fourth. But hey, you got the 9 out. What are your thoughts on those picks?
Wow.
I'm sure everybody knows in this room that I'm a big time Liverpool fan.
That's why I
think,
slid it to you first.
Yeah, I think they performed in and out, whether it was home or away. The dilemma I had was Porto and Milan, but I just kind of figured Milan's been struggling over the past couple years, and I just knew it was going to take a couple injuries to really.
I wish y'all could see the disgust on my face right
disrespect.
now. God, keep going. Sorry.
I mean, it's good, but once you start playing in multiple different domestic cups and international cups, it's been proven year after year that teams with a lot of depth in their team typically succeed. And
So you thought Porto had more depth than Milan?
Porto prioritizes Champions League more than AC Milan does with their domestic cups. AC Milan is in good contention for the league this year. So
This is true.
right now they're going half and half. They don't know which, maybe Ibrahimovic should stay for domestic cups or not. So
I can tell you right now we're focusing everything on the domestic league cup.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
And that's only because we got knocked out fourth, not even getting Europa. But
Exactly.
I will say, during that whole Group B match day, all 6 of them, there was a lot of questionable calls. There was a specific handball that gave Atletico Madrid a draw at the very end when 2 players basically high-fived the ball.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to sit here and complain that we got shafted, but we got shafted.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. There was
Straight down
some...
the pipe.
I
just-
agree.
What's
It
up
was
with
pretty
that,
bad.
You know?
I don't think-
We're moving on. I
Yep.
think it's better to just focus on Scudetto. Just keep getting that Champions League bid. But we're gonna move on. I don't want to waste all the time talking about my boys. We're gonna go on over to Christian, who also got a 2 out of 9. He had Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and AC Milan in third. Chris, what were your thoughts putting Atletico up there? Was that a La Liga pick there or what? What's up?
I don't know. Atletico Madrid's always been a slept-on team and always had great players to back up
True.
agree.
where their placement has been on the table and even fixtures in Champions League and domestic cups. But it's actually surprising hearing my picks because Liverpool is my second favorite team and my favorite in EPL. But I don't know. I guess my mindset right there was João Felix was going off at the time. Carrasco came back, was going off. They just had some really informed players more than Liverpool at the time because Virgil van Dijk was injured still.
That's
So
right.
That was a big hole for them in defense. But
Konate.
They got Konate,
Yeah.
and he's been holding it down.
Well said. Well said. We're going to move on over to Mario, who got a 4 out of 9. Liverpool, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, FC Porto. I have a feeling you guys were just trying to be nice with AC Milan. Did you really think they'd finish second?
I did, just
Okay.
because they probably had a lot of drive and hope and motivation to make it into the next round of Champions League with, the big Ibrahimovic, being at the front. But I see AC Milan being a pretty good team in the future. and hopefully they win the Italian league.
Hell yeah.
Liverpool is just a fire ass team, and I know that Jurgen Klopp is doing a great job over there. Porto, I didn't think they were going to do that great. But like I said, Champions League, you never know what happens. But Liverpool does deserve to have the record it did during the group stage. Because even with like their second team, they'll beat teams, So
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, well said. Last but not least, Spencer got a 5 out of 9 as well.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, FC Porto.
Hey, look, I smelled something funny in this group, and I'm going to let you know right now. It's a little bit of Liverpool, okay? At the end of the day.
You got to see that doesn't do justice.
At
You don't
the end
see
of the
the
day,
face.
this team, they're a good team. You know?
They are.
I put Atletico at the top of this group because I really believe that Atletico is the underdog when it comes to these Champions League competitions.
That's
They
fair.
are a nitty-gritty, get your foot stuck in type of team, and their coach is the same way. And I talked about it in the first podcast
You did.
we did.
Yeah.
I love Diego. He is a great coach. Not only is he just like a person who I feel like could run on the field and make a tackle for a player, but like just bringing his squad up from there to support
Right.
the mentality.
Yeah,
of
his
going
energy.
At it with the, like, you're playing a big team.
Right.
This is the Champions League. This is what every club team wants to be in. But I don't want to talk about Liverpool because I don't really like them. If you're gonna be dead honest with me, I think they're overrated. I think
Wow.
one day-
Hot take.
I
His
think
piss
one-
yellow jersey shirt.
Hey, I think one day in one day of the year, they're just gonna fall down on a big, tall stairway and hopefully break every single player's neck on the way down. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead.
Not salty at all.
Go ahead.
Not salty at
Go
all.
ahead.
Boy,
Eddie,
wow.
you got something to add there?
Nah, I don't even think it's worth my time.
Oh, God. I will say, I think in this first episode we talked about Atletico Madrid being kind of a kryptonite to Liverpool in Champions League. I know
Love
that
it.
there's a lot of times when Atletico has knocked out Liverpool. And I feel like that's why a lot of us picked Atletico Madrid over Liverpool. But not this year.
Yeah, and this year was kind of special as well, just because of Suarez being there. There was a lot of
Oh, that's right.
mixed emotions.
He never
but,
scores away in Champions League. I don't know if you knew that. He has
Nah,
scored
no.
0 goals away.
Yeah. Well, he's
Oh,
For
that's
real?
right. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think he has. It's maybe like 1 goal away or 0.
I'm saying for like his last one was for Barcelona. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'll take your word on it. I'm not a.
Did he score one this year for Atletico?
No.
No.
No, definitely not.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
have to check that.
Moving, yeah, we'll check that later. Moving on, we're going to Group C. Chelsea. Oh my goodness.
thing you've ever said in your life.
Unfortunately, they're not in Group C. So Group C, this is from top to bottom: Ajax, Sporting, Borussia, and Besiktas. Really quickly, Booty got a 3 out of 9, going Dortmund, Ajax, Sporting. Your boy Ocho picked Ajax. Only one in here to pick Ajax to top the group. And I picked
It's amazing.
Dortmund at 2nd and Sporting at 3rd. So that's where I messed up. I'm gonna bring this over to Mario. I know Mario's an Ajax fan, but picked Dortmund. I don't know why he did that. So Mario picked Dortmund, Ajax, and Sporting, picking all the correct top 3, but in the wrong order. What were your thoughts on these picks?
Wait, who was my first?
Dortmund, Ajax, Sporting.
Best team in
I
the
guess,
Bundesliga.
I guess because of he is not right about that. But no, I guess I just want another German team to go higher
That's
into the Champions League. Because the Bundesliga is a fair league to play in, and you can definitely make a name there. There's a lot of competition. The rhythm is nice. It's just people don't really pay attention to other teams that are playing in that league that are coming up as well. Ajax were crazy this Champions League group, and
6 out of 6.
shoot,
All of them.
I'm just glad that they're in Champions League next round, and so that they can make some more noise.
What was your doubts with Ajax? Why did you think they would get second? Was it because of
because-
Haaland? Well, you just like Haaland's going to do it for Dortmund?
Oh
or?
yeah, Haaland. he didn't play in like anything in the summer, so he was fresh. Get after it. Dortmund, I was hoping that they would at least have some nice signings or people stepping up to the plate.
Keep going.
But Ajax, it's a young team, and you never know.
All right, so I gotta ask you one question. Did you know about Sebastian Aller?
Oh yeah, that
You
man,
did?
that boy.
'Cause
He's from Africa, yes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be in AFCON.
Yes.
That's
So
right.
I think people that make goals, they make a lot of noise, and he's very athletic, and I can see him playing for my favorite team, which is
Go figure.
Bayern Munich,
There you
the
go.
daddy of Bundesliga.
You think he'll get that move from Dortmund from Ajax to Bayern?
Oh no, not
Be a
that. We
dumbass move.
He
Yeah.
would be a nice addition once Lewandowski is slowing down and Choupo-Moting, does something else. But yeah.
Okay, well said. Who wants to go next? I'm gonna point it over to Spencer. Spencer got 3 out of 9 as well. Everybody seemed to pick. Everybody picked the right teams, but in the wrong order. Spencer also had Dortmund, Ajax, and Sporting.
I'm a big fan of Dortmund. They are my favorite team in the Bundesliga.
Wow.
My main reason for supporting them is to go against my brother over here, Mario.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just a good squad. They're one of those teams that just gets players picked from them and get thrown into what is so-called the best team in Bundesliga, a.k.a. the Holy Grail, Bayern Munich. I do like Ajax. I'm very surprised in what to be honest, on here, I didn't really know the depth of their team, of who the players they had, being able to, not only going into just winning, but, quality players are bringing out of, people you don't even know. You knew the names of, but, you didn't know they could play like this coming out of it. I think I put Sporting as third. Is that correct?
Correct.
I like Sporting. I had faith in them for getting to the next stage. They have a couple decent players as well, but who was the last team in that group?
Dortmund was third.
Dortmund was third.
They finished third, and unfortunately, they lost Holland for a bunch of games
the
there.
injury
But
definitely has a big focus on that.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Going into it, like I said, they had a game today, which they came back from 2-0 down and won 3-2. It was an amazing game, and I did watch it, and I'm a big supporter of Dortmund. I hope for them to just keep pushing, because I'm not saying they're going to get to the fourth round or semifinal, quarterfinals, but I believe they can cause problems for these bigger name teams because they're an underrated team in that fact. So
that is fact. Last question. Do you think they lose Holland and Jude Bellingham this summer?
I think that for sure one of them is going to.
You think Holland for sure is gone?
I think Jude's going to stay a couple longer. I would love to see Holland stay, but he's a player where you put him in a big team, he's going to perform.
Yes,
He's
I
going to
agree.
perform. These big games he's been putting, he performs. And it's just like today. He didn't have any goals today, but I'm talking about setting up, assist, just being that target player at the top of the box.
He demands attention from
No doubt.
defense.
And he's like I like that mentality of just nitty gritty. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get into the defender's face and let them know that I'm here to play the ball. Like, I'm the
like
striker.
a-
You have to hold for the whole fucking game.
He's like a stick man.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. He's a robot. Talking about robots.
He is a machine. He is a
machine.
fucking
Can I ask
machine.
you a question, Spencer?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sure, Eddie Cho.
Go ahead, man.
If you had to pick from Lukaku against Erling Haaland, who would you pick?
Who am I picking right now?
Any given moment.
What
next
year are we
year,
talking
now,
about? 2022,
last year,
2021?
doesn't matter. Who would you pick?
Let's say group stage.
Okay, group stage. I'm picking a player. I'm picking Romelu Lukaku.
Big Rom.
Big Rom.
Really?
Big RL.
One reason: experience.
Experience at what?
Experience.
Sitting on the bench.
Experience is sitting on a bench. What the?
Let's
fuck
not
are
talk
you-
about the coach's decisions of
What
putting
are
him on the
you
bench.
smoking?
Where has he?
Where has he been?
Where has he actually performed as a top
You know that
performer
TP
like
Inter.
Lewandowski?
At Inter.
like
Hey,
At Inter.
which
Last
is
year
very
at Inter.
recent. Which is very recent.
You know that
And
Akon
there's a
song?
reason why
I'm in
he
love
left.
with a stripper. That's all he got to do. He's just in love with a couple strippers, and British hoes know how to work that pole. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not sure how
I don't
this.
think so.
I don't know what he's smoking.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's
Go. What was your point
The
with
professional.
Lukaku last year at Inter?
Lukaku, they splashed the cash, right?
Leading goal
I'm
scorer.
talking about leading goal scorer, my ass. But anyways,
And I think in Serie A, I think he might have
Serie
been.
A, yeah,
Oh,
2
he
years
was.
ago maybe. But he's been jumping around from Everton, Man United, Chelsea, Inter, I mean, if he's really that good player, well, how come he's not consistently staying and performing at one club? There's a reason why.
Well, what's
whether
your
it's
definition
personality.
of performing? Because he
Performing as
obviously
in
is.
he's
Can you get more
preferred.
detailed than that?
So he performed at Inter for 1 season, right?
Multiple
There's
seasons.
a reason
Two
why.
seasons.
Multiple
Two
seasons.
seasons.
Two
Solid.
seasons.
Top scorer.
Would
two
you
seasons.
say in the last 2 seasons he was the best, or if not classified in top 2 or top 3 striker in the world? No, you wouldn't.
in the Serie A? Yes.
Well,
So-
this is
so
this
for
is
Serie
well,
A,
hold on,
yeah, maybe he
because
was
you say
performing.
in the world. Are you also speaking internationally? Because I would put him over
Any
Lewandowski.
any
What?
Internationally, I would put Lukaku over
No
Lewandowski.
He has not
Are you
performed.
fucking
I
kidding
could
me?
go-
Score,
You're
bro.
talking about
I-
Belgium with a
That's
lot
what I'm
of
saying.
a lot of
If you're gonna
ringers
talk in
compared
the
to
world.
Lewandowski at Poland.
Yeah,
He doesn't have much.
No, I
That
agree.
and that's
All
that
right.
is a factor. So
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
going back
Lewandowski.
to the question. So
yeah,
let's go back to the
question.
question as far as
Yeah.
Lukaku being one of the best in his position in the
Yeah.
last 2-3 years.
Fair.
He's not. That's just the bottom line.
Okay,
and that's
I can
him.
agree.
And that's him being in his best form yet.
But let's
He's just
remember.
talking
Wait,
about
let's
this 'cause
remember. We're
he
talking
didn't
about.
play against Liverpool. That's the only reason he's talking like this.
Let's go back to the original statement, which was we're comparing Lukaku to who?
Erling
Haaland. So over the last 3 years, I don't think it's as clear cut that Haaland is that much better.
No.
That
not.
he definitely shows way more potential
Right.
because of his age.
Thank you.
But I don't think you can say Lukaku or Haaland is the better striker right now.
So let's go around the room real quick.
That's fair.
He chose Lukaku. Let's talk about 2 players at their form right now going into next season. He chose Lukaku, which is Spencer with the Chelsea jersey. And then Mario, who'd you pick?
Make sure to point that little detail with the
What was the
Chelsea.
question again?
Lukaku or Erling Haaland?
Oh man.
Let's do 2022
I'd say
this season right now.
I remember I said Haaland though.
Haaland.
I don't know too.
Clive? Haaland.
I'm gonna say Haaland only because Lukaku has put himself in the doghouse
Damn,
with that interview.
Spencer just got gangbanged.
Hey.
So
So Hugh,
it's-
without that interview, you would have picked Lukaku. Then is what you're saying.
see, it's this is difficult because Lukaku is struggling under Tuchel's system right now.
Right.
It's clear.
Could you change up the system, right?
He changed.
Said it in
Well,
there.
Lukaku is in now a different system altogether.
Mhm.
Whereas when he was with Conte, it was
He was the main man.
he and Lautaro
Right.
worked
Lautaro,
great. He
right.
doesn't have that partner in crime. He's set to be the number 9. Where at Inter he was the 9/10 because there was a double striker. It was that old school double striker. They kind of played off each other.
Yeah.
with that
If
camera
you
on.
put Lukaku back on Inter, I'm taking him over Haaland. If Haaland's on Dortmund. Now you take Haaland and you put him on a tier 1 team. No offense to Dortmund fans. Dortmund's not a tier 1 team. I'm taking Haaland.
So do you think
But it's
that,
the service that Haaland
that
gets is what
ignites another
limits him.
question? Do you think
Sure.
Lukaku is only capable of playing with another striker because he is obviously proving a point that he can't play as a lone striker?
I would
or
know
a
only
false nine?
because you look at him with Belgium and he's able to do it there. But for whatever reason, Tuchel's system at Chelsea is not
It's the
his
false
style.
nine at Chelsea.
And he might fill into it in the second half of the season. That
can tell.
interview.
in which he should, given
He's
his
a 9.
presence, he should be able to perform as a 9 and a false 9.
Yeah.
But he's
Right?
too
He's strong.
stationary.
Well,
exactly
that's what
his
false
touch.
nine
a target player.
He's not a
He's
false
target
nine. He's
player.
He is a
He's
target.
not a
number 9.
His touch is too
top
big.
the
He has
highest
to hit
player
a
on
touch
the
in his
field.
face.
Target player is how he plays, and he plays that to the best, if not the best,
Did you say
He-
a target
in
9?
the world.
He
He is a target
Look,
He
nine.
is a target 9.
Look,
You play him the
yes,
ball, and
he will
yes.
fuck no.
I wouldn't say
I'm
best.
sorry.
Hey,
The best at
Let's.
holding
This
defender
is a
off.
good. This is a good
Not the best
discussion.
touch.
We're gonna talk about this
In
when
tight
we
spaces.
do predictions of group round of 16. Okay, so let's. I think we left off. It's just you two, Christian and Eddie.
Okay.
Y'all had the same exact picks for Group C. This is the Dortmund, Ajax, and Sporting. I have a feeling it's pretty much the same sentiment. You want to take this one, Chris?
Sure.
So why
What did I have again?
Ajax? You had Dortmund, Ajax, and Sporting for Group C.
Dortmund, Ajax. I think my reason was obviously Holland, but other than that, Ajax second is because they lost some key figures
Who?
this past window.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about Hakim Ziyech, Danny Van de Beek. He played
Keys?
he played a big was a big instrument in that win over Real Madrid. You know what I mean?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but they were still
Okay.
going in with that chemistry, and then once you sell 2 players like that, and I'm pretty sure they lost more than just that.
I'm gonna to your point
I had
here.
Holland, that's why. That's
Yeah,
why I
just to add on a point, I think everybody forgot about Ajax because of the previous year, because they didn't for whatever reason, I don't think they were relevant because they had stopped their league. I don't know if you remember this.
What was that?
In 2020, the pandemic, they
Oh,
just
yeah,
ended
I
their
remember that.
league
Oh, yeah.
and
Because
just
of the
stopped
pandemic.
playing.
That's right.
Right, and they got knocked out of Champions League, so we never saw them in Champions League.
Right.
If you look at that roster, they're loaded with quality. That's
yeah.
all I
They
saw.
do have a lot of depth.
So, like, you're talking about Ziyech
The
and
Mexicans.
Van de Beek. They have a Mexican, Alvarez, who's
Yeah, one, right? And then, like, a couple Argentines.
yeah, they do have some
They have
Argentinians.
some Argentinians now.
People, Mazraoui, dude's a beast. He's about to go somewhere big. I don't know if you guys have heard of. He's an 18-year-old Dutch player.
On Ajax?
Fuck yeah, Ajax. Damn, I'm losing his name.
Hey,
Is it Hansen?
where was Holler from? Did you check on that?
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. Ooh, they're going to fuck it up.
Yeah, they have Anthony Brazilian. He was just featuring
that
for
boy
Brazil
fire.
in
Wow.
the
Who's your favorite
Olympics.
guy you were talking about? Right?
David Neres.
His highlight
Yeah.
video is something to watch if you're interested in watching that.
Gravenberch.
I love Dusan Tadic.
Gravenberch.
If you
He's
guys
young,
don't
yeah.
know who Gravenberch is, I highly recommend you go check out his tape.
I have
This
him on
dude's
my
like-
ultimate team.
This dude's like a Pogba,
FIFA.
How old
So-
is he?
18
He's
or
like
19.
18, 19.
He's
a quality
this dude
CDM.
is solid. All right, so
Solid player.
Eddie, why did you have Dortmund first, Ajax second?
I had Dortmund first because
Yeah, tell
you know
us.
that's a team that always consistently, in my eyes, perform in and out with Champions League.
Fair.
But one thing to keep in mind is going back to I think an earlier group where Ajax did finish first in the group, but they also are currently in second in the domestic league, which is something that's to be thought about because that just kind of shows right then and there. They put in a lot of effort towards Champions League, right? Ajax is one of those clubs that wins Eredivisie year in, year out, without questions. Kind of like Bayern Munich, but even worse in my opinion. So
I don't know. I don't know if I would agree with that.
so last year it seems like Ajax won, and then
Ajax won by significant 16.
Wow.
They did
They
ultimately
did
well in the Champions League. They are a team that prepared for the
So,
Champions League. Like
2
as
years
you
ago
said,
did the same.
that you were talking about it.
4 years
as,
ago did the
Three,
same.
3 points.
Dang, you need 2 teams to go to Champions League?
They only get 2.
Dang.
So these are good points. One thing I would add is this year, PSV just missed the Champions League.
Yep.
I think they lost a qualifier, which sent them back to Europa, and people are like, whatever, Europa, like,
Yeah.
we'll play it, but we're not focused on it. So I see where you're going here. You're saying that because of their focus on the domestic league and champions.
Yeah.
You thought
And
that might be hindering
a
them.
lot of teams like Dortmund, a lot of teams like let's say Arsenal, even Liverpool, in fact, when they don't have a lot of money to splash, it's a struggle because then obviously injuries are bound to happen every
Depth.
year. So if
Okay.
you don't have depth,
You're going
like
back
Man
to that
City,
point again.
once you have
Depth.
Gundogan coming off the bench, once you have
Jesus,
Phil Foden, one of the youngest prodigies coming off the bench, teams are meant to struggle, and that's what a lot of people have to understand, you know. So
Fair. Okay, great points. We're going to move over to Group D. Booty got a 4 out of 9. Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Inter.
Fuck Real Madrid.
Your boy Hugh Oach got a 6 out of 9, getting Real Madrid, Inter. And ironically, I got Shakhtar wrong because the fucking Bob Marley
crazy,
Sheriffs
boy.
got third.
You crazy.
How crazy
I think we
is that?
all got that
Well,
wrong.
yeah, I think
Everybody
Hey,
got it wrong.
Hugh, I want to
We
ask
called
you.
it Bob
I
Marley.
want to
We
ask
all
you
called
a
it Bob
question.
Marley. Right.
With that prediction of
Yeah.
putting Shakhtar above Sheriff, where do you see Sheriff continuing into this in this tournament? Where do you?
They're
see
gonna
them?
get their ass beat. There's
Oh,
no doubt in my mind.
They are a serious.
And they're in Europe right now. They're not Europe. They're in Europa.
Europa, huh?
I don't. They might have a chance just because I think they're top in their respective league. I don't even know where Sheriff is.
Sheriff is in.
Venus. Is it Hungary?
Nah.
No,
Like
Romania,
Turkey,
huh?
Romania, somewhere like
Romania.
that.
No.
I thought it was Romania.
Fuck, my bad.
Where's Igor from, Eddie?
Igor's from
They're from Moldova.
Damn,
Yes.
Moldova.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Okay, so I of course Real Madrid. I'm a huge Real Madrid fan. Fuck Inter. That's why I had him at second. And Shakhtar, I like Shakhtar's new coach, De Zerbi. He came from Sassuolo. We also call Shakhtar Brazil U. Shocked to see that they didn't even get top 3. That was just
I'm not.
massive shock for me. I don't know. Brazil U. Shakhtar always makes noise, but This is the second year in a row we had Real Madrid, Inter, and Shakhtar in the exact same group.
You talked about that last time.
That was fucking wild for me. I never thought that was going to happen. So, yeah.
Florentino Perez.
Kind of questionable.
I don't know.
Inter, though, I mean, if they would have had Lukaku, I would have definitely thought about that Real Madrid-Inter top two a little bit longer. But they lost Lukaku. That was a big piece for me. And they got a brand new coach. There was no way I was going to see them finishing in the top. Let's go to Chris. You got a 2 out of 9 here. You got a 2 out of possible 9 here.
That's shitty.
Inter,
Oh,
Real
really? You can
Madrid,
count?
Shakhtar.
Yeah. No shit, Spencer. Chelsea fan. I'm sorry, I was really interrupted by a Chelsea fan. What'd you say, Hugh? What was my...
You had Inter, Real Madrid, Shakhtar.
Yeah. So we all had Bob Marley last. We were all saying we weren't even pronouncing Sharif. Of course, Real Madrid, I'm going to put second because, fuck Real Madrid, big Barcelona fan. You know what I'm saying?
So that wasn't even like a technical pick. That was just purely from the
No,
heart.
it was technical.
Same
I
thing
had
with my-
Inter
with
at the
my
time
Liverpool
because
pick.
they were going
Same.
off. And
New
Real
coach?
Madrid,
Really? New coach? No Lukaku? No Hakimi? You're thinking Inter is still...
Yeah, dude, they had Zeko, bro. They had Zeko and was
They came off winning the league with Conte and Lukaku and Hakimi. So you take those 3 away and you're still confident.
They still good, yeah.
Half of their players. What about Real Madrid?
Yeah, but they have this youth that we know is huge in potential. Name Lukaku's backup.
Edin
It's
Dzeko.
Dzeko.
Edin Dzeko.
Yeah, it's Dzeko.
It is. He's
Fucking
good.
Dzeko. He's decent.
He is good.
Nah, Edin Dzeko.
He's doing well.
Bro, give him-
Large-
give him
Lautaro's not his
weapons,
backup.
He
he'll
wasn't
perform.
a backup. They were playing a
Absolutely.
two-striker system.
Dude, Inter's president
Let me-
said something about we sold Lukaku and
Yeah, I know.
we got Dzeko. And there
Right
wasn't
now,
really a
that's
difference on
easy
the
to say.
field.
That's very easy to say because he is doing well. But at the beginning of the season, you honestly think
Thank you.
Dzeko can fill that role? And we can't make that
I
honest
agree,
decision.
yes,
But
I agree. Yes, he's
All
been
right.
doing it. He's been doing it solo at Roma,
Roma's not a bad squad.
dude.
They're all right.
I know they're not a bad
not a
squad, but
bad
you want to
squad.
talk about doing it on his own.
They
I mean,
need
Dzeko
time.
can
A little
fill
side note
that
about
spot.
Roma. My boy Tammy's killing it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Boy Tammy.
God, can we just move on? Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So that's good
That
from
was meant to
Chris.
mess you up.
Eddie, you got a 6 out of 9 as well. Same picks as me. Real Madrid,
Good
Inter,
stuff. Damn,
Shakhtar.
shit
Yep.
hurts, huh?
Anything you want to add?
Nope.
It's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Why did you think Shakhtar would get third?
I just didn't think they were, cut out to.
No, as opposed to fourth, which they got.
Yeah,
Shakhtar versus Sheriff. Why did you think Shakhtar would get third
because they have experience in the tournament.
in Champions League?
Yeah.
I think everybody
Yeah,
agrees
It's
there.
true.
We all
But they
agree
can't
on that.
perform.
Okay. Since we all picked the exact same, does anyone want to add something
Did I
about
say
this
something?
group?
I would
No, I
like-
was going to say.
I would like to talk
Everybody
about.
picked
Go ahead. 1 minute. You got it.
Okay, I would like to talk about Inter.
Yeah.
Inter Milan, which is I hate to say this, my second favorite team
That's fair.
in the Serie A. My favorite team.
Is this
would
your
be-
third,
would be-
second
would
favorite
be-
team?
Would be
When was that established? When was that your favorite team?
Just
go. My favorite team.
Second favorite team.
Second favorite.
my
How
favorite
long
team is
ago was that?
Napoli,
In Italy.
When Conte
In
was
Italy.
coach, or you been like an Inter?
Italy. I do like.
Come
I
on,
like.
man.
I like
Say what
Inter.
you're
Okay,
gonna
well,
say.
I'm saying. What are
Yeah,
you
don't ask him questions.
Hey,
Just go
I
on
like-
what you're saying about Inter.
So look, we're doing Napoli, Inter, and AC Milan. Those are my teams in Serie A. It's just how it is. But
What about Dortmund?
I like.
Shut up, man. Let
I
him
like
talk. Fuck.
Inter in this Champions League one
Okay.
because, like they said, that he just came off of winning the title.
Scudetto.
I believe that at the end of the day, they are one of these. I know I say this a lot, but nitty gritty teams that
They
kind
are.
of just fight for everything.
They do, yeah.
Putting Sheriff over Shakhtar, that was just a complete shock for me. I mean, they beat Real Madrid. That's just absolutely insane. Real Madrid coming out of you hear Real Madrid, you're thinking this is a blow
Automatic
by,
win,
easy,
yeah.
easy win for them.
Mhm.
And these players they have coming off are just like that. They remind me of the Ajax team that whenever they got to the semifinal against Tottenham and then lost in
Mhm.
that unfortunate event. But
Yeah, seriously.
just that
Fuck.
powerhouse team that you're just like strictly underdogs. These players are just playing there. The coach not only is preparing them for the Champions League games, but he's letting these players know like this is our shot, and this is our time. This is the only time you're gonna be able to make a name for yourself. And the striker that they have for the team, I think his name is the black guy.
For which team?
For
Sure.
Sheriff. What's his name? What'd you say? No, not Lukaku. He's fucker. I think his name is I want to say
I'm trying to find it.
He's a striker.
Tiraspol.
Oh man.
And he scored
Sargent?
like 2 goals against Real Madrid.
Outfield players. Forward, you got Bassett, Maluda Traore.
Traore is who it is. Traore.
Adama
Class.
Adama, yeah.
From
Adama
Mali.
That's his family, huh?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
It's his
That's
cousin.
great. That's great.
All right, good stuff. I like that. Mario, what do you want to add about this
Mario,
group?
say
All
it.
right, I knew that Real Madrid is going to be first place because just the players that they have, the experience. David Alaba going into this year.
Oh, that's your boy.
From a badass team, Bayern Munich, and and then Inter Milan knew that they went in the Champions. The Serie A, and losing their players, I knew that they're still gonna perform, because they're gonna be hungry. Same team, sort of, and just Real Madrid was just much better. And I see them going far.
Fair. What were your thoughts on the new coach for Real Madrid? Did you have any worry about that?
Oh, Ancelotti?
Yeah.
Oh,
Back at Real
Ancelotti
Madrid.
used to coach Bayern Munich, so I trust
Oh,
that.
that's right. Wow.
And Ancelotti used to coach at Real Madrid previously, and so the players know him and what he's all about. You saw how fast he accepted the
Position.
to be at Real Madrid. So
Very well said. I like that. One of the things for me, I thought that Ancelotti took too long to trust his younger players.
yeah,
Like, we're really seeing Vinicius take off right now. He didn't have that full trust of Ancelotti right from the start. And I think we're really starting to see Ancelotti like, all right, you're the official starter on the right wing. We need you in big games.
right.
And he's the most valuable player in the world right now.
Yeah, I think Vinicius needed like a crappy season, or so it's like, get a bad touch before you get a good touch, and then continue on.
Shake the rust off.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And Vinicius is learning from the best, Karim Benzema, and he's performing with them. It's a nice duo, and you can see the numbers, and
Kareem's killing it this year.
Yes,
This season
definitely.
he's been going off.
but Vinicius is that guy in the future for sure.
Fair enough.
I saw a post about the youngest players and their rankings and their rating and how much salary their money worth. And Vinicius was the number 1 top
Yeah, I saw that.
over Haaland, over Jude
He's the
Bellingham,
most valuable player
over
right now.
Pedri, which I was shocked
Hell
about
yeah.
because Pedri I think is a class
Goals,
player.
bro. It's all about goals.
He's a great player.
Who's gonna?
You
And
are
he's
right.
he's one of the youngest players right now in the world. He's just got all the potential ahead of him.
No doubt.
That was his biggest criticism, was his final ball. Can he score goals? And now he's proving that. He's got all the metrics. That's all they were waiting for. Let's move on to Group E, which was, give me a second, finding Group E first. This is Bayern Munich, Benfica, Barcelona, and Dynamo Kiev. Booty had, did I do this right? Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona, and Benfica and Kiev. He got a 4 out of 9. Myself, I had Bayern Munich first, FC Barcelona second, and Benfica third. I really thought Barcelona were not going to shit the bed that bad. They got kind of lucky that they got third place, if I'm being honest. But Dynamo Kiev is not the strongest team.
They forgot their diapers.
They forgot the diaper. I'm going to pass it over to Chris real quick and see if we can get an explanation for
what a shit show.
for Barcelona here. Chris, by the way, you had 4 out of 9 as well. With you actually picked Bayern Munich first. I think that was a humbling decision
Indeed,
there.
I did.
Bayern Munich,
I did.
FC Barcelona, Benfica. Tell us about that.
If you recall, I gave Bayern Munich their props in the first show. Barcelona, at least, like we all thought, would get second, or at least in there. Highly
Don't worry about it.
disappointed. I'm a big Barcelona fan, been one for a while, and to see them fall out like that, right above Dynamo Kiev, is it's embarrassing. I think we all know that. So all understood. But yeah, Bayern Munich, they're a powerhouse, man. I see them going pretty far in it, if not winning it all. So they're an on-caliber team. They have the chemistry. They have the coach. Have the whole 9.
Always favorites, Bayern Munich. Always
Absolutely.
favorites.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Bayern Munich,
From the fatherland.
I think we need to pass it over to our Bayern Munich fan in the room. The champions! Mario! Give us your take.
Balotelli.
Mario got also a 4 out of 9 because of FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona screwed over
Mario
everybody here, not
Balotelli.
getting second.
That's
That boy crazy.
Let's just,
All right,
Mario,
yeah.
talk your shit, man.
So Bayern Munich, if you're surprised about their record,
6
then,
out of 6.
then you should go hibernate somewhere.
Reevaluate.
Yes,
And
So-
hibernate.
yes.
No,
But,
you can hibernate.
But I was so happy. That we beat Barca and the other teams on the table. It's unfortunate to see. Yes, 19 goals.
19 goal differential.
Yes.
Plus 19.
Definitely. But
Gotta love
I
it.
was surprised on how Barcelona acted in the group. Not winning crucial games is, to be honest, and other teams did or took over or one way or another. But Bayern Munich. Hopefully, if everybody stays healthy, we will probably go really far. Maybe like the final at least, and be a contender to get some more silverware in our shelves.
I got a question for you. I'm not sold on Nagelsmann.
Oh man!
Wow.
I'm not sold on him yet.
Damn.
Okay.
The way I see it is he was just handed a Champions League final caliber team. There's really not much you need to prove.
I need a sip to that.
Also, in the Bundesliga,
Okay.
they've continued to finish first. It's not like they called him in to help them win the league. They've won it many years in a row. Do you think he's capable of going all the way to the final?
I do.
You don't think his inexperience is going to be an issue?
No, because I think he's been dreaming about this opportunity. He's
fair.
been since he was a little boy, maybe, and I might be exaggerating, but
I think so. Yeah.
But I see him bringing the team to at least the final, and because
The final.
he has the weapons, he has the team. Everybody's on board. Everybody believes in his philosophy. They will go to war for him.
Heard
You
that.
can see it on the film.
I
If
dig
you
it.
don't
Alright.
see it, you're probably paying attention to one player, and if it's not Lewandowski scoring goals, it's probably going to be a number 7 or number 11 going to score. So Nagelsmann will definitely show Bayern Munich supporters and the world that Nagelsmann and Bayern Munich are in it to win it.
Fair enough.
And I agree on that. And to answer that question as well, he does have experience with RB Leipzig, and I know they haven't really.
Asterisks, but go ahead.
I know they haven't really gone too far, but he still has some Champions League experience to go off of.
I
And
only
that's-
say asterisks because
it's not a big team either. And he did.
asterisks
Do
only
something with it.
because prior to that Champions League semifinal, the Bundesliga had a month of no games. Meanwhile, everybody else had game after game after game after game. There was a reason it was German teams and French teams in the finals, in the semifinals.
Right.
None of those teams had to play at all. They were the freshest they could be. Meanwhile, everybody was extremely fatigued. That's another topic for another day. I just had to put that counterpoint. Eddie, I'm going to pass it to you. You had Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona, Benfica. What do you think went wrong for Barcelona? Or talk your shit about Bayern.
No, I think Bayern deserved their rights. Yeah, they scored a lot of goals, but look at how many goals they allowed. In 6 games, they allowed 3, meaning they allowed half a goal each game.
That's disgusting.
That's, I mean, that just kind of speaks for itself. Alphonso Davies is one of my favorite players right now as an outside back. He just brings something different to the table, which is just his speed, his athleticism, and he's adapting pretty well. Barcelona, I think it's, unfortunately, I think it's years in the making. With Messi leaving and a few other players, it's just time to regroup. And similar to Manchester United, once you have a dynasty of players and a core group that gets along, and you lose that core group, it's just bound to, it's gonna take several years for them to get that DNA back.
Give me a number. How many years?
But I don't think it's gonna take as long as Man United because they have their academy is one of the best in the world. So I think it's just a matter of maybe some financial troubles. I know they're in some financial troubles right now. So if they can get that out of the way, and I'm not sure if I'm talking about Barcelona. I'm not sure if I'm really sold on Memphis Depay.
I'm not either.
I don't know.
I'm not either.
But everybody else, Pedri, Gabi, and some of those other players, even Ter Stegen, I think
like
a lot
that
of
boy,
them.
Nico. That boy
Nico,
fire.
yeah. So I think it's only a
That boy
matter of time
fire.
for them to start clicking
He
again.
got a lot of confidence.
You think Xavi's the answer?
Xavi?
He
I
has
don't know.
the
I think-
gut.
I think he's
I
like
don't know, but
Noah's Ark.
I think he needs a fair chance of
I would agree there.
at least 5 years. I think
Okay.
5 years for him to and after 5 years reevaluate and see if he's the right choice. But
5 years. That's a long time.
yeah, but I mean they gave Ole 3 years, 2-3 years, right?
2.5.
2.5, almost 3 years. So
Because he was
and
a player there too, so you gotta add.
right. So
little
I
bit
think
more.
with Xavi, I think you need at least 5 years.
I think that's
I
asking
think
a lot.
less.
I'm going to pass it to you, Spence. We got 1 minute, and we're going to move on. Spence, you picked Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Kiev. You got a possible 2 out of 9. What are your thoughts on those?
Hey, I'll take my 2 out of 9. I'm not a fan of Bayern Munich. They're a great team.
No.
I love watching them play, but when it comes to me being a fan, I'm not really a fan of Bayern Munich. Barcelona, I do like Barcelona.
You thought they
I
were going to
support
beat
them.
Bayern.
I
That
thought
boy
they
crazy.
were going to beat Bayern. I am a big fan of Memphis Depay. And
Wow.
I feel the same way, the same thing like I said when it comes to, I think I was talking about Lukaku filling back in. It's going to take time. That first season he's at Barcelona, this is a new club. It's a new league
coach.
he's playing in, new coach. It's all new to him.
Yeah, okay.
Coming from playing at Lyon for so long and just being that fundamental player that he's a quality. Teams
And being
literally
brought in by Koeman,
teams literally would prepare against him
Yeah.
on these squads when they play. Same thing they would do for Messi. Same thing they do for Ronaldo. Same thing they would do for all these other big name players.
Yeah.
He is a big name player. That was 1 minute.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's quick, bud. Get your thoughts out.
But I do like Barca. I feel like I'm unfortunate they got in third. But if I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I think Bayern's gonna go to the final again.
No
And
shit.
I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that out of my mouth. I hate to hear.
Look at
anyone
Mario's
say it.
face.
And if it was against Chelsea, we'll probably no, because with the Champions League, how it goes, they'll probably meet each other in the semis, and then
You know what I'd actually personally love to see is a Bayern Liverpool.
hey, I'll tell you what game I'm not watching.
2 German coaches that have a very similar play style.
Damn.
I think Liverpool has got the better front 3.
They're both.
It's
But
tricky,
Bayern Munich don't play with a front three.
but
all
they're.
the time.
We'll talk about that later. Go.
They're both from the same coach. Did you know that?
Who's that?
German.
Yeah.
Nagelsmann and Klopp.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Rangnick? Well, there's like 6 coaches that came from Rangnick, so I'm not surprised.
So
The German coaching curriculum is
Right.
the
Okay.
best
Do you
in
know-
the world.
do you know what that's called?
I don't know the name.
Can you pronounce it?
Gengen style.
Okay.
Oh, the Gegenpressing. Yeah, everyone knows that. Not Klopp.
And
Pep
a lot-
Guardiola does
and
a
a
lot
lot
of
of it
gegenpressing.
is just they start out 4 in the back and then they transition to 3 and the holding mid. Obviously, what Busquets did over there, but this is more like I don't know. It's just like a lot of it is like counterattacking, but at the same time,
It's called counter-pressing.
counter pressing
Yeah.
with possession.
Right. It's you position yourselves in attack, so when you lose the ball, you are immediately in a position to defend in a high counter.
So okay, I don't want to be on the mic for
No,
so
this
long.
is good content right now.
When I played for Crescent City,
Yeah.
we played much like that Latin soccer, which is like a lot of possession. We have a lot of older players. I'm sure you used
Yeah,
to
so, yeah.
call the games.
Right.
When I went to the Jesters, they spoke about that counter pressing. And to me, it was like fucking bullshit because it's like I'm just sending balls just to send it. There's no possession whatsoever. And then I realized 2 games in that it's actually working.
Fucking works.
It's crazy because when you have players to 3 that you do and you press them, teams will crack eventually in the 60th
Humans
minute,
make mistakes.
70th minute.
Yeah.
And then that's when I realized, like, damn, this is wild, you know. But possession's probably like, 60-40 is not all that great, but we get so many chances in front of goal, and that's what I realized about the Germans. They emphasize that day in, day
They're
out.
anticipating mistakes,
Right.
which we're human. Somebody's going to make a mistake. And of all the players on the field, who are the least technical? It's the back line. It's the defenders. So you're banking on the least technical players to make that mistake. And then when they make that mistake, where are they? They're right in front of your goal, your attacking goal. If you just say those things, it's like, of course that makes sense. One of my things about Klopp that I specifically like is he plays a single pivot, which I don't like. But I realize now after watching him play Milan, what that allows him to do is the other two midfielders fill the gaps between the three attacking players. Yeah. So you got Salah, let's just say it's Jota and Mane. In between those two players, he slides his two attacking midfielders, and now you've got this wave of 5 players with this super heavy press. It was that first game we played. Yep. It was the most intense press for 40 minutes. We tried our best, and we got 2 goals at the end, I think because y'all got tired. Yeah. And we got kind of lucky on the break, but it was if I would love to see a Bayern versus Liverpool matchup, and I really hope we see this. Yeah. Because these two teams are peaking right now.
Yeah, that's semifinal or final games right there.
I would love to see that in a final. That would be one of the best finals ever.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to get to that because
we'll see.
I'm sold on Bayern Munich right now, but I'm not really sold on Liverpool, although that's my team, just because of team depth.
I agree.
Shut up, man. All right, let's group. So far, groups A through E. Booty had a pot. He had Booty had 20. I had 23. Eddie had 31. Chris had 16. Spencer had 17. Mario with a 26. Second place behind Eddie. We're gonna move. Hey, that's a good score.
That's a good score. Yeah.
That's a good score. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on over to Group G. Group G is Lille, Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg. Booty had Sevilla, Lille, and Salzburg. I had Sevilla, Lille, and Salzburg. We both had a 3 out of 9. We'll go to Mario here. Mario, you had a 4 out of 9 with Lille, Wolfsburg, and Sevilla. You got Sevilla right in third place.
Oh, wow.
Any reason? This is kind of a random group. Not a lot of y'all probably follow these teams. Any reason you picked these teams?
I like... What did I finish with?
You had Lille, Wolfsburg, and Sevilla, and it finished Lille.
Yeah, like I said before, I wanted a German team to succeed as well.
Okay.
Leo was very talented coming off of League One.
Ligue 1, yeah. They won it.
Yeah, championship. Good for them. But it was just this table is very like random, and I feel bad that I did that to Sevilla, but Sevilla didn't do all that great. But yeah,
you picked Sevilla perfectly.
As in third place?
Yeah,
because I know that they love Europa League.
Wait, you actually should have gotten a higher score here. You should have got 2 more points. Oh man, because you got Lille first. Sevilla third.
Oh, is there an upset? Is that jersey about to go to somebody else?
It could. I got to redo the score. I don't think you lost.
Please, God, take it from him.
Oh, shit.
No, because Eddie, I have the total. Eddie won by a lot.
I took it out of the landslide, sir. So.
Yeah, but he won.
By the way, Spencer shouldn't even be talking because he's at the very bottom sweeping dust.
Spence, why don't you give us your thoughts on Group G here? You got a 3 out of 9.
I'll tell you one thing.
You picked all the right teams, but in the wrong places. You had Sevilla, Lille, and Salzburg. In your top
Sevilla
3.
going first?
Yeah.
I like Sevilla.
I do.
Is that your second best team? Favorite team?
They got Papu Gomez. That boy is good.
Do you know who Monchi is? Have you heard of that name?
That's their winger, huh? He's a left winger?
No, he's the... He's their sporting director.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Hey, that's
Sorry to throw that.
He's a left back, right?
That's my dog. They got a winger.
We're like number 31.
He's been at the club for a while. He's really good. And I like watching him play.
That's my second favorite player.
I do not remember. I think his name starts with an M.
You know Jules Koundé, right?
On my 5th favorite team.
Papu Gomez, Lamela, Rafa Mir. Montiel,
Koundé is fire.
Delaney, El Nesri, Fernando.
He got a sick tattoo on his leg. I don't know.
All right.
Anyways,
that's why you had Sevilla at the top.
I like Sevilla at the top because that guy's sick tattoo on his leg.
Great leader.
Lille is a very, very impressive team.
Yeah.
The Canadian they have up top is scoring goals. He is scoring. And guess
John
who
David.
else is, guess who else is in the game getting minutes? And I love to see it as an American.
Hell yeah.
Timothy Way.
Yeah.
That boy
Timmy.
is class. And, you know, he comes plays for the
Class.
USA,
I
and he
don't know
just
about
has
that.
such a representation of just the European football, and he brings it into the United States football. And
Yeah.
I like watching players. Same thing with Pulisic. And now we can say with Pedri coming in here, you know.
And Renato Sanchez.
Yeah, it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful.
All right. Christian,
Yeah, fuck Eddie.
here you go. You had Seville, Lille, and Salzburg. You picked all three correct, just in the wrong order. Any reason for Sevilla at the top, Lille at second?
I thought Sevilla would be the most dominant team out of the group.
Heard that.
With the depth that they have in the squad. I'm a big Papu Gomez fan as well.
Papu.
You heard me?
Argentinian. That's
Yes,
right.
Sir. Repping the Argentinian jersey with the goat on the back. Factos.
That's Ronaldo, right?
In factos.
Oh,
No.
Keep going.
But Lille, I had second due to their Ligue 1 win as
Right,
well. And we
right.
were just discussing that, obviously. Wolfsburg, I think we all can agree, was last. Wolfsburg's not a team that used to be one back in the day. Especially, back in them days in the Bundesliga when they was like really thriving. Now when it was a landslide every season. But that's why I had Sevilla and Lille second, and I had Salzburg third.
Fair enough. Who do we have left? Eddie, did you?
Yeah, I went.
You went?
Who is it?
Let's move on. Oh, Mario, do you wanna? Did you talk about Group G?
I did.
He did actually.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Group F. By the way, these two are out of order because I wrote them out of order.
Okay.
So we're gonna move on. Group F is Man U finishing at the top by 1 point. Villarreal and Atalanta
That's crazy.
with the young boys, Q booties. Young boys getting what's his pun that he always says?
He was
I don't
saying
know.
something about
Getting smashed or fucked or something.
Young
something.
my
boys getting-
gosh.
Young boys getting pounded. There it is. Thanks, Booty. Appreciate that pun.
That
Booty
boy crazy.
got a 5. Booty got a 9 out of 9.
Let's go!
Yeah, Booty, well done, man.
Round
You,
of applause. Come on,
Yeah.
give it to him. Give
yeah,
it
well
to him.
done, Booty. 9 out of 9. He picked Man U, Villarreal, and Atalanta. I got a 5 out of 9 picking Man U, Atalanta, Villarreal. Eddie.
Talk about that. Hold on.
Okay,
Talk about that.
to be honest, I'm a huge Atalanta fan. They were my Cinderellas 2 years ago in 19.
Yes.
They were one of the first teams to lose their first 3 group stage games and then advance with 2 wins and a draw. So I had picked them to be second behind Man City that year, and they made me look like a genius. Got to give a shout out to Gasparini, that coach. They do so well for such a little budget.
Yes.
It's absolutely insane what they're capable of achieving for so little. We often had jokes in another group that their stadium was not adequate enough to host a Champions League game, so they were actually playing in AC Milan Stadium. So we were joking like,
Wow.
"Hey, we'll start to send you some lawn chairs if you guys need to, host another Champions League game." They're now, I think, they're like up to code or whatever to now host Champions League games. They've upgraded. They've finally got some Champions League money coming in. But they just make shit happen with such a low budget. It's really
These players
amazing.
It's
Are
the
like
hunger.
They love that Eastern European type of player, like the Sons of Itches, I call them, with that last IC. So
ski.
Malinovsky. They got tons of
okay.
Ukrainians over there.
What's his
That
name?
Um,
And them Colombians too.
left-footed
Yeah.
winger. Ilicic.
Oh yeah, Ilicic.
And the German.
Yeah, he's a
Goose.
dog.
He's a great.
Papu Gomez was over there killing it.
Ilicic is a striker, by the way.
Yeah,
Not
he's a
a
striker,
winger.
right?
The center back.
Demiral,
Oh, from
Turkish.
Juventus.
Turkish defender.
Yeah, he's from Juventus. Is he loaned
He came
out?
from. No, they bought him.
They
Oh,
bought him?
That's a good question.
No, they bought him.
Pretty sure they bought him.
It's not loaned to them.
We'll see. Regardless, let's get around the room. Eddie, also with a 9 out of 9. Man U, Villarreal, Atalanta.
Wow,
Thoughts? Why'd you put
Wow.
Atalanta third and Villarreal second?
he's my hero.
Before I get there, I
He's
just
my
want to say
hero.
I wish there was like a video camera here because you see this wonderful blue jersey, the
Yeah.
true
Old
only
school.
blue team in England right now. I mean, they're not really performing.
What's
but
the name?
Man United.
That's weird.
It's a nice introduction.
That's a dummy.
I mean, Chelsea's yellow, right? Pissy color. Anyways.
We got to get you a blue Chelsea jersey, man. We got to do that.
No.
Your time's going. Talk.
Okay.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, Man United. It's an easy group, to be honest. Villarreal.
Easy?
Yeah, Atalanta, if you think about it. I mean, you don't have really any powerhouses in that
All right, guys, I'm going to go.
group.
I'm going to go.
So,
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So, that's the reason why I chose Man United. And sure enough, experience. They're not performing all that well, but
do you think
experience
Man
took
U
them
got a
over.
little lucky in this group here?
not necessarily.
With
Why
all
would you-
those game-winning goals in the 90-plus minutes?
But why
You don't think that was a little lucky?
I mean,
I love Ronaldo, but
late game winners.
shit.
But there's a reason why they get those chances in the final third. I don't think it's luck.
That's fair.
You
I'll give you that. That's not luck, but they did get lucky with that many game-winning goals.
Yeah, they can't survive
that late. You cannot survive in Champions League doing that. And somehow he kept doing it, and I give more credit to Ronaldo than Man United.
Yes.
Do you agree that's fair?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll pass it over to Christian, who got a 5 out of 9. Man U, Atalanta, Villarreal. It's that Atalanta, Villarreal. Why did you pick Atalanta second? Or Man U first?
Well, Man U, I thought was the easiest pick. It's Man U. Your boy came back. Second best.
First best.
Second.
Keep going.
I had Atalanta because they had a good squad at the time. Was coming up. I don't know. I didn't really see Villarreal doing too much more than what they usually do. But don't they have Unai Emery as a coach as well?
Villarreal, yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
And they do. Damn, that's right. I don't know how I forgot about that one. Looking at it, I think
evil
I would have
villain.
re-chose Villarreal even without even looking at the stats. But young boys obviously going to be last. Come on. But
That was close, though. They got 5. Atalanta had 6.
They did their thing.
It was close. I think they beat Man U in the first game at home. I'm pretty sure they beat Man U.
Yeah.
That was wild. Let's move on over to Spence, who also got a 5 out of 10.
I love it.
You same picks as Chris. Any reason for your picks?
I do like Manchester United. And in all honesty, I fucking hate them, but I like them when it comes to
What?
in all honesty,
Do you like that Ronaldo came back?
I like Ronaldo coming
yeah,
back.
everybody loves that.
If I'm looking at in my highlights tapes and how I like to when I was growing up watching myself play, Nani was a big fixture in how I would like to play my game. That man just had such flair and such fun when he played the ball. Same thing with Ronaldinho, all these other great players who just you kept a smile on your face, and at the end of the day, win or lose, they're gonna be happy. But young boys, I think I put young boys as last, if that's that.
Yeah,
correct.
everybody had young boys last.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to do much. Villarreal, they're a good team. They are another team that loves the Europa League, so I don't really expect them to do much there. And the other team was Atlanta.
Atalanta.
Yeah, I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta. One reason is because they're a team that I play with a lot on FIFA because I like to start with them and go on, build my career with them because they are a team that have good players, but they also have like kind of a you can sub in, sub out some players.
Can you
and
name
fix
us
them
some players that you like from Atalanta?
Malinowski. I like Ilicic. I like Papu Gomez when he was there. I also like Zapata. He was a striker.
Pata.
He's a great player. I like.
know
they have a defender named Godin. I think he's
Goosen.
Sorry.
German.
Pardon me. Goosen and he played very well in the Euros. And
his foot is a different size.
Tell us about it. Tell us about
His
it.
leg
Tell us
is
about it.
shorter than his other leg.
that's crazy.
That must be difficult to play.
Just slightly, you
That's
know.
it.
but-
I like Atlanta. I believe that they are a like you said, Hugh. One of the teams that you just give a shot to, and sometimes they make it and sometimes they don't.
They're like that nitty gritty team, right?
Hey, I didn't want to. I tried my hardest not to say nitty gritty.
They are a nitty-gritty team, though. They really are,
But all the teams that I like are nitty gritty teams. That's a fact, Jack.
That is a fact. Has everyone spoken about this group?
Eddie's wearing a Manchester United jersey and he likes Liverpool.
Yeah, but he's wearing the retro Man U, so he gets a pass here.
Yeah.
This is like the 2008
Yep.
Man U jersey.
Yep. This is
with the
classic,
AIG.
man.
Shout out to AIG, no longer sponsoring anybody
Yeah.
anymore.
Not anybody? Nobody?
Life
Dude,
What is it?
AIG got in a fuckload of trouble.
Why is
AIG
that,
went
bro?
out of
They're an insurance company. I think they went out of business. They had a whole bunch of fraud. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on. This is the last group.
Cause y'all.
What he said?
I don't know. I'm trying to understand what he said. All right.
He said fuck off in Korean.
Oh. Okay, we just learned some Korean. Thanks.
Say it again.
Gozyo.
Cause y'all.
Gozyo.
Close.
All right.
Wrong.
This is let's
That
finish
boy
this
Eddie
out. Last group,
blushing.
boys. Last group. Group H. We got Juve Chelsea in second, Zenit in third. We're gonna start off with Spence. We got a 5 out of 9. Going with his boys first. You had Chelsea, Juve, Zenit.
Chelsea, Juve, Zenit. Yeah. Let's just say this right now.
This is your team, right?
For all the teams and all the people who don't believe that this Chelsea team's going to be in the final again, I got a rude awakening for you.
Hey.
This team here is built, they are pressed, they are coached in a manner of winning football games. Not going to say recently we've been having some struggles, but when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, we're prepared and we know we have class coming not only off the bench, but the starting lineup is just quality players. There's teams in here that just they want to make it. They want to do good. Juve has unfortunately been bouncing around, kind of losing some games. They're getting back into the rhythm right now. But at the end of the day, don't even pull that up. At the end of the day, I believe I'm a big Chelsea supporter. I'm going to support them to the death of me. So, I mean, I shouldn't be really talking much about it because at the end of the day, I'm just going to put them above any other team in this bracket. Just one, because I'm a fan, but two, because I believe. And as all of us and everyone in this room with their own teams, having belief in your team is one of the most important things, Just even when they may not be the best, they may not be the top-tier team in your club or country, wherever it's at, but having faith in your team and supporting the players that are on the field and coming off the bench. You just have to have that mentality.
I'm looking here. It looks like Juve got the first win,
Yeah.
and I remember that goal. It was Chiesa right off the half. The second game,
that boy
Chelsea
fire.
won.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. What was his
The
score?
score was
It was 3-1.
Damn!
I wanted to say 3-1.
Let me
but
check
I think,
it.
I
Hold
think
on.
it was. I think it was like. I think we skunked them. I think it
Oh,
was 4-0. That's what I'm about to say. I thought we skunked them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys win on
I
aggregate.
think
You guys
Lukaku had a
advance.
hat trick that game, right?
Rudiger, Chalobah, Reece James, and
Chabola.
Chaloba.
I think Hugh, you just said it right.
Chupacabra.
Chalobah.
It was a great game.
Chupacabra.
Hey, no lie, I'm not gonna lie. Juan Cuadrado being that versatile player for Juve is big.
He used to play for Chelsea.
He's a dog.
Too.
He's a
dog.
big player. All right, we
Let's
can
move it
pass
around
on.
real quick. Booty and I both got a 9 out of 9. Juve,
Yes,
Chelsea,
sir.
and Zenit. Shout out to Serie A. Shout out to Juve.
That was
So yeah, I had Juve just because I'm a Serie A fan. Really shocked that they were able to pull that out because they look like trash in Serie A right now.
That's true. It's a true statement.
Shout out to Chiesa, dude's a machine.
He is.
I'm surprised he's not rated more.
He's coming up.
I feel like he's on the same level as Vinicius for me.
I hate that he has to actually
agree.
build
What?
his.
I'm gonna say it. I said it.
I hate that he has to build
Chiesa
his way
is-
up.
is way
Like
underrated.
people like.
He is cold.
like
He needs to get out of the Italian league.
He needs to. I hate that. I hate that he has to do that. 'Cause he
I hate
shouldn't
to
have
say it, but
He's
it's
such a
true.
class player.
No, Juve, especially the way Juve's playing right now, they just, yeah. Anyway, Eddie also got a 9 out of 9. You want to talk about that?
I think you covered quite a bit right before.
Why did you think Chelsea would get second?
Yeah, talk about that. You bastard.
I don't know. I mean, it just
They
kinda
just came
speaks
off
for
the
itself,
Champions
right?
League. I have a
yeah,
reason to
God,
do
yeah,
that.
God,
You are an
yeah.
EPL fan. I would be
God,
shocked
yeah.
that you didn't pit.
Chelsea, as
Think
much as I like them, they're just not that consistent.
Wow, Champions League winners?
Champions League winner.
They only have one.
Winners
Winners.
with an
Yeah,
S.
they beat Bayern.
Yeah.
multiple.
Bayern.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Fuck off.
They got a big poster right there by the. Yeah, have you? By the way, my
don't
bad,
remember.
My bad. You never seen? You didn't
I
see
don't
the
remember
poster?
seeing it.
It's like it's one, and like you walk around and you can see a big ass poster of fucking Drogba holding the trophy,
I feel like I might have seen
and
that.
on the
thank
other
you.
side showing
Yeah,
him
thank
heading
you.
the ball inside the
Yeah.
goal versus Bayern Munich.
They did a great job at quarantining us in our section. I couldn't
I
walk
feel you.
around when I was there. But anyway, Do you have anything you want to add to that?
No, I think that was really it.
Okay.
I think Juve deserved
bad.
their first place spot.
Cool. Chris,
Next.
you picked Chelsea, Juve, Zenit. Got a 5 out of 9. Are you going off previous Champions League winners? They got to win this group, no doubt. What's your reason for putting Chelsea over Juve?
Yeah, absolutely. Ronaldo left Chelsea. In my opinion, is a better team.
Wait, you say Ronaldo left Chelsea?
No, you.
Oh, Juve. Sorry, my bad.
He's just saying Ronaldo left. That's it.
No, I'm saying
Got it,
Ronaldo
got it,
left,
got it.
so that's all.
Got it.
But Chelsea, in my opinion, even still is a better team in the whole group. But Juventus did their thing. I didn't think they were gonna produce first place like that in the group. Losing, like I said, Ronaldo, and then they get what's his name, Allegri back.
Yeah, Allegri. He's back.
They got Allegri back. So I don't know, just the changing coach and losing, CR7.
That's fair. That's fair. I can agree with that.
That's why I put Chelsea. But Chelsea is an informed team. I'm a Liverpool fan over Chelsea, but I will say Chelsea is informed team. And
Coach
Tuchel's
is
doing
off
his
the
thing, man. He is doing his thing.
Tuchel's off the wall for sure.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
German.
kind of a slump at the moment, right?
Yeah, due to
Yeah.
injuries. They have a lot of injuries.
Just looking
Center
at their
backs, huh?
form,
They in
the
trenches.
last 4 out of 5 games have been draws from Chelsea.
Lord.
Man City has had 5 out of 5 wins. Liverpool has had 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss.
But we have a game in hand.
You do have a game in hand. That's right.
Yeah, so good.
So we'll see what happens there. Who hasn't gone yet?
Mario.
Mario! Super Mario. Mario, you got a 5 out of 9. Chelsea, Juve, Zenit. You picked Chelsea first. To tell us about that.
Yeah, I expected Chelsea to come first in that group because they're just a more complete team.
True.
Ran by a really good German coach.
Yes. That's right. It's
Well,
true.
And there's a lot of discipline in that team. And I like Chelsea. I'm not going to bust a Spencer, though. But, yeah, I like Chelsea. And Juventus, I like them, too. But they've been struggling. They got Alvaro Morata that doesn't really score much. He just a body. In all respect.
What's your thought on the German that's in Chelsea right now, Timo Werner?
Oh,
What do you
man.
think about his form, and does he have a future at Chelsea?
I think he does have a future at Chelsea. He just needs to get the minutes. The
Get the
rotate.
minutes.
Yeah, the rotation. He just came back from injury,
Yeah.
so the rotation needs to be healthy because
But at the moment, he's getting more minutes than Lukaku, and he's still not scoring the goals that he needs
That's
to
not
be
true.
getting.
That's not true. Steve.
Wait. Hold on. Who's getting more minutes than Lukaku?
Werner.
moment,
Werner,
it says.
in the last 10 games, has gotten more minutes.
there's a
than
lot of
Lukaku.
competition there.
Oh,
Healthy
we're
competition.
going to check this right
yeah,
now.
please.
If we're gonna be honest,
while we wait,
in
while
the
we
last
wait,
2-3
I like
games,
Chelsea because
Timo has started over Romelu. One reason Romelu's having some personal difficulties with
That's
the coaching
not
club.
only just that, but even in the earlier season, Lukaku hasn't really fit in.
Lukaku came in after.
Lukaku needs some
he
time.
came in later. He didn't come in the start of the season.
Yeah.
He didn't come in the start of the season, so you can't count those times.
All
First
right,
off.
just looking at Champions League minutes, Lukaku has had 4 appearances, 278 minutes. Who was the other player we were talking
Timo.
about?
Goals, so he had
Timo.
2 goals in 4 games.
2 goals in 4 games. We're talking about Timo.
Uh-huh.
Timo had 2 appearances, 1 sub, 152 minutes, 3 goals.
Yeah.
That's
There we
interesting.
go.
All right,
That's
so let's
interesting.
go to Premier League.
Hey, I'll take him. I'll take it.
Same thing.
They have some nice stats.
Lukaku right there, 13.
Thank you. Lukaku has had 8 starts, 5 subs, 820 minutes, 828, 830 minutes, 5 goals,
8-5-5. Okay, let's look.
855, and
Timo
then we're
Werner.
looking Timo.
Probably like
Timo
3.
6'3", 1 and
There we
1.
go.
So Lukaku has got more goals in more games, not a lot, but
Yep.
the number of minutes he's got about 1.5 more minutes.
Then Timo.
And
Yeah,
Timo
that's
has
amazing.
had more time to adjust at Chelsea,
Yeah.
and he's been brought in as a striker. In my eyes, he hasn't really performed. He's not getting the.
He's not a
just not
striker.
performing.
He's
Who that?
not a
He
striker.
played striker
Who
at the
that?
position. Timo Werner.
Oh,
Timo
He's a
Werner
false
played.
nine. He's
No.
he's not no false
It's not a
nine.
No,
false nine. Are you
Timo
even a
played
Chelsea fan?
second
He's a
striker.
false 11.
He played second striker to the tall dude at Leipzig.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He was
Yannick
a
Poulsen.
second striker. He was not a 9.
But second striker, a lone striker, but he is still a striker, right? But he's not a winger.
Not a 9. He's not a winger.
He's not a winger, exactly.
Right, yeah, I
So
agree.
he's more classified as a striker. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, like center forward,
Yes, he's
striker,
closer
they're
to
all the same
striker
thing
than
in my
winger.
eyes.
I wear socks and sandals.
All right, let's get out of this group
Somebody's
stage.
sensitive over there.
I've
I
got-
don't wanna point any elbows or anything. But
I've
We're
got
sensitive.
the final numbers here. We're gonna go last place first. That is Chris with 29. Chris, you got anything to say, real quick?
Your boy.
respect.
Okay.
Show some respect.
Second to last, we've got Spencer with 30, and then tied for third, we've got Hugh, your boy Ocho, and Mario with 40. Booty got second place with 41, and our winner Eddie with the Man U 2008
Thank
Cristiano
you,
Ronaldo
thank you.
jersey
I'm not surprised.
with 51
motherfuckers.
points. Yeah, I'm kind of
51?
surprised. 51,
Compared to the second.
51, 41, 40.
Damn.
Yeah, so he was 10 points above. Those 3 points that I fucked up for you, we're not going to get you there. Actually put you in second place. So
My man.
Man.
you got second place. Sorry, Booty. Now, this is where the fun happens. We're going to move on over to predictions for the round of 16.
Oh man.
This is going to be a 30-second per person.
30 seconds?
30 seconds. Just tell me your group, tell me your
All
pick,
right.
and why. All right. We'll start with Eddie first. Eddie, Sporting, Man City. Who you got?
Man City.
Easy.
Easy.
Chris?
Man City.
Man City. You want to fix that mic for me? Yeah, thanks. Mario.
Manchester City.
Spencer?
I'm gonna go with Pep.
Okay, and I will also go with Man City. I'm sure Booty would hate to say it, but he'll go with Man City. We're going to go reverse order now. This one's going to probably take some more time. PSG, Real Madrid, Spencer. What you got?
Oh,
Let me write this down.
this is tough. This is tough. I want to say PSG, but if I'm gonna give you an honest opinion, I'm putting Real Madrid. They have been playing exceptionally well.
Okay.
Real Madrid. That's my choice. Mario.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Real Madrid with that, just because Real Madrid's gonna have some firepower,
Get that spit off your lip.
and just yeah.
All right. Chris, who you got? Real PSG.
PSG.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I don't know about that one, boy.
I love it.
Let's go.
Eddie, you want to say anything about that, or just that's your pick?
Nah, I'm just
Chris.
Gonna,
You want to say anything about that? That's it? Okay. Eddie.
Real.
Real. I am also going to go Real. Just for the simple fact that I think they've got the
Thought the
best
house was
striker
gonna
in the
be
game right
divided.
now. Plus, my boy Benzema. For those who don't know, Eddie and I have had a probably like a 3-year debate on Lewandowski versus Benzema.
I remember.
Initially, I'll give you it. Lewandowski was ahead of Benzema, but I think now you can agree it's
Now?
much closer.
Lewandowski just almost came off winning a Ballon d'Or. Benzema wasn't really in the top 3.
Well,
Benzema is performing, yes, but I still pick Lewandowski.
let's not talk about how they perform in their respective leagues,
Mhm.
because Bayern compared to Bundesliga versus Real Madrid La Liga
But you can't.
is not
you
as
can't-
obvious.
Yeah, but then you can't
winner.
argue when you had.
I'm looking at individual stats for a player. How do they perform? Because both teams dominate, and we can't look at them internationally
Right.
because that's just not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So I would take Lewandowski, and I would feel confident in saying Lewandowski probably is either similar or has a little bit better stats.
We need to look this up,
I
but this
just-
has been our
I
long-standing
just
debate. And I
personally
love
think
it. It's
I
a
just
very
personally think Lewandowski's
You already
more
know
of
where
a
I stand.
complete striker than Benzema. I think Benzema is great in and around the box, but I see Lewandowski just scoring from all over. He's that type of player that can play false 9, striker 9, that kind of stuff.
He knows how to set up the play.
interesting.
Lewandowski in that
Yeah.
aspect. I feel like Lewandowski has more of a vision of.
And
not
you know
only
he doesn't
scoring goals,
he
but
doesn't
setting
give you a
up.
lot
Scoring
of
goals,
off
but
the
just
field
being able
issues.
to score
Benzema
goals.
also came
setting
off
up
with a lot of drama. There's a reason why he didn't play with
Oh, the sex
the
tapes?
French national
Yeah.
team.
Oh!
And he just
love with a stripper.
he just not
Boy, crazy.
he's just not that kind of
That would make
nitty
more
gritty
sense
player,
if you
you
said
know,
that.
that Spencer talks about all the time.
What am I talking about?
But
Let's move
Lewandowski
on.
would.
I like this. This is always going to be a debate until they both retire. The next one we got, I'll start it off with Mario. Because I think I know his pick's probably Salzburg, right? Salzburg, Bayern Munich.
You know, Salzburg is right down the street from Bayern Munich.
Are they really?
Yes, at least a 2-hour drive.
Wow.
Right down the street.
Right
A
down
block
the
over.
street.
Salzburg's from Austria, so I'm going to go with Bayern Munich.
Let's do it. Spencer, who you got? I know you don't want to say it, but just say it, dude. Don't be stupid.
Bayern Munich.
There you go. Christian.
Bayern.
Same. That was pretty easy. Salzburg has got our boy over there, I think, right?
Aronson. Right?
Well, Aronson, I think, is also the head coach, is Jesse Marsh. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
That's our boy, like
Sorry,
USA
Wait,
head
so
coach.
Hey,
who's
Aronson's
coaching
younger brother plays
Leipzig?
for the Philadelphia
Who's
Union.
coaching
Oh, wait, no,
Leipzig?
you're right. It is Leipzig. He was at Salzburg. That's my mistake.
was,
Thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
that's my mistake.
Class
Thank you.
player.
But Aronson is over there.
Bundesliga guru over here.
I don't think Salzburg's in Bundesliga.
No, they're in the. They're in,
Leipzig is, yeah.
yes.
Fair enough. Next one. Eddie, you'll start us off on this one. Inter, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
That was easy.
that. I
Any
love that.
reason you think is it going to be close?
I think it's gonna be close. Yeah. I mean,
Do you think they'll trade games, win-win,
I'm
and
just
it's
hoping
going to go
that
to aggregate?
Liverpool, we don't lose any of our African players with injuries.
Ooh, that's a good
my
point.
That's a good
Tomorrow
point.
it starts.
yeah.
Yes,
that's
sir.
my worry. So I know it's gonna be a good game, but I have Liverpool over 2 legs.
Fair enough. Christian.
Same. Go Liverpool.
Okay.
I think they're gonna box it out against each other, and I think Liverpool is gonna take it.
YNWA, baby.
I tell you what, Spence, do you want to?
Yeah, let me say my piece.
Yes.
I smell something funny in this group as well.
Ooh.
It was a little bit of Liverpool. Liverpool loves to have a stench that just wrinkles your nostrils and makes you want to fucking yak in the corner of a bar room.
Tell us how you
Liverpool-
really feel, Spencer.
Liverpool has the advantages
Best
in this,
winger
but
in the league.
like we had mentioned earlier, with this African Cup coming up, I believe Inter has a chance, and I'm putting Inter down as my vote. If I'm at the bottom of this group, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm proud with Inter, and I would love to see them smack Liverpool's ass, make Jurgen Klopp cry about the refs, and complain about anything else he complains about. Oh, it's snowing. I don't give a fuck.
I'm about to fall asleep.
Inter's amazing.
Next.
All right, I'm going to put my pick down. I'm also I'm confident about Inter.
Thank you.
Just because they're top of the league right now. As
That's
much as
right.
I hate to give Inter any credit at all, because it's fuck Inter in here. Liverpool, like you said, are going to be
Barella.
struggling. Barella. They're going to be struggling with the AFCON. I mean, if
The Comic Con.
the AFCON tournament right before this game, this tournament's going to end right before this game happens. Inter, also, they play a style that is Liverpool's weakness in that they are totally content sitting back and absorbing an attack and countering, which is Liverpool's biggest weakness. So if anybody was going to do it, Inter could be that team. We saw Atletico Madrid do that. They sat back, absorbed the attack, and beat Liverpool in a counter. These are the only reasons I could see Inter beating Liverpool. Otherwise, Liverpool's the better team. If there is no AFCON, this is a no-brainer, Liverpool. But I think that Mane and Salah are going to play their fucking hearts out in Africa for their country. So
Hell yeah.
I think they're going to come back a little fatigued, and we're going to see it.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Can
Definitely see
I
it.
ask Spencer a question?
Sure.
Is Hakeem Ziyech going to the African Cup
Morocco.
tournament?
You're asking me this question?
Yes, you're a Chelsea fan.
Do you know
yes?
where he's from?
I believe
Where's
that
he from?
Morocco, he
All
is
right, you-
definitely going to be going to this African
All right,
Cup.
can we check,
Definitely,
please?
because last time he
I'm very
checked, he's
curious.
not. He came out and said he wasn't going because
Oh,
of
that was
his
crazy.
Hey,
personal deals.
wow, Eddie.
Makes blunt statement after missing out on AFCON.
There we go.
Hey, wow,
Damn.
that's
I didn't
so
even know I was a
amazing.
Chelsea fan.
That's so crazy.
Oh, he was snubbed. He didn't choose it. Morocco didn't even bring him.
Hey,
Oh,
you
that's
got any
whack.
kimchi in the refrigerator?
I think he's injured. Kimchi?
No, he played today actually.
Why did he get snubbed?
I'm not
Tell us,
sure.
tell us why. Maybe
Yo,
it's
that
because
man
he's
cold.
not getting enough minutes
So Hakeem
at
is
Chelsea.
going to take up all the stardom?
Yeah, but you don't bring one of your
Enough
best
minutes?
Moroccans
But I mean, if he's
we
not
didn't know
fit and if
potential.
he's not playing
You know,
the
I don't
adequate
care.
amount of
Fucking
minutes,
bring him.
well, then tell us why you don't think
I
he's.
don't know why, but I think
Tell
that
us. Spencer.
Oh, me? Why? I'll tell you one thing about
That's your
Chelsea. We buy a lot of players, and in all
And waste
honesty,
'em.
we kind of poop them out the gutter. We don't know their quality at
Y'all
first.
treat them wrong.
Mo Salah is a prime example, and
Kevin
De
De Bruyne,
Kevin De Bruyne is a
Schürrle.
prime. Hey,
So many.
Hey, am I talking? That's all I gotta say.
All right, let's move on. Speaking of Chelsea and pooping out players, Chelsea versus Lille. Who you got, Spence?
Hey!
Is that an Inter player?
The Blues! Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea.
Man,
Mario.
I can see Leo giving Chelsea some trouble.
They're definitely gonna do that.
They can do that for sure, especially playing France. But I'm gonna give it to the Blues from West London.
Thank you, sir.
Chelsea.
I agree. I'm gonna have to go with the Blues as well. Go with Chelsea. I think Lille will give them a run for their money, but I think it's gonna be Blues on top.
Fair enough.
Same.
Yeah, also we'll go Chelsea. I don't think Lille has the firepower to hang in there. Also, I think Lille might have some African players.
Maybe, but I know a
I'd have
lot
to
of
look
those
into that.
guys are French.
That is true. Next on the list, we got Villarreal Juventus. You know, Alfine.
You
Uh,
start. You start.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to start. They always show up at champions. I'm going to give Juventus the nod here.
Okay. Eddie.
That's a risky one for me. God
I
damn.
will do Villarreal.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I think Juventus is in poor form right now. Villarreal is coming off.
They tied Napoli in their last game. It was a home game for them as well.
So I think Villarreal is going to give everything. I think they're going to be able to catch Juventus slipping.
I like that.
Can you name a player on Villarreal?
I can't, but
Okay.
I can name one from a long time ago that I know.
That doesn't count. I'm just curious about right now.
Oh, Marcus Senna.
I already knew that was the one you were gonna say.
All right,
Rolsey.
Christian.
And Giuseppe
Villarreal,
Rolsey.
Juve.
I was gonna say Santi Cazorla.
Santi.
Who'd you say?
He said Santi Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla?
I haven't seen that man play
Did he- Did Santi retire? I know he went to Villarreal.
Who you got?
He's retired now, I think.
I'm gonna go with Villarreal as well.
Can you name a player on Villarreal?
Unai Emery, the
Coach.
head coach. Player. Danny Parejo. He came from Valencia. I know he's the midfielder now.
I can name Raul Garcia for sure.
Now that we're looking at the lineup, I'm sure.
No,
I
I
can.
swear,
Is,
no, I swear.
Albiol.
Shut the
Chukwueze. That dude's he's African. I know that.
I know
They're gonna be
there's a lot
missing
Raul Albiol is on there, right?
Torres.
Serge Aurier, Ivory Coast.
The
Ye-
penalty king,
Yeremy-
Gerard Moreno.
Yeremy
Y'all are crazy.
Pino. So
I don't know. I think Unai Emery as a coach, and when he gets into a competitive fixture like that, he definitely
your turn's over.
shines.
He has got no history in Champions League. It is all Europa.
It's all Europa.
For
I
real?
know, but
wow, nice.
you know,
All right.
that can go to that can
Mario.
go for a positive instead
Mario.
of negative.
Luigi.
So I kind of want Juventus to pass through.
You want, but who do you think?
I think Juventus.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna put Juve too.
Sure.
Shout out my boys, the black and white,
The old lady.
the zebras. But I will say this: Villarreal, Gerard Moreno, they are a nitty gritty team.
Oh God, we're never gonna lose that term on the Footy Fetish. All right, we got Benfica versus Ajax. Y'all already know my pick. This is easy. Ajax all day, every
Hell
day.
yeah.
Not even close. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Real Madrid just beat Valencia. No, that's Valencia.
That's a
No.
Valencia.
Wow, I
4-1.
wish I was watching
He
that
doesn't
game.
know shit.
I'm gonna go you,
All right,
Mario.
Ajax and who?
Benfica.
Benfica. Oh, Ajax gonna take it. You know, especially if they. I don't know if the Corona thing is affecting the Ajax league, but if Ajax have people at their stadiums, Ajax is gonna take it.
All right, I like it. You go.
I'll be short. Ajax. I believe Ajax will continue on over Benfica. I think it would be an easy win.
I don't even think they'll put their full team out.
Wow.
Damn, boy.
I believe that. Go ahead.
That's just you put your best out in the 16, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Maybe round 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Next.
Ajax. I think Sebastian Haller is just killing it right now, and he's going to continue to do so.
Can you give my boy Anthony a shout out, man? Come on.
Haller is on another level right now.
Who do you think is giving service to Haller?
Anthony,
Could be anybody.
Anthony, and the boy Neres. And Tadish.
Tadish, yeah, Tadish.
That
He's
boy cold.
Anthony
That boy got nice
is
style.
second in the
Tadish.
group stage with assists. 4.
Really? Are you serious?
Who that?
Swear to God.
Anthony?
It's all right, though. You can sleep on Anthony. That's cool, man.
I'm gonna continue to sleep on him.
I'm
'cause
just
I think
fucking with you.
Neres,
I'm totally
I
fucking
think
with
it's
you.
slightly
Look
better.
who's fourth.
But
Oh.
Anthony is coming on the come up. No, they're both
Ooh.
Brazilian, right?
Yes.
Ooh, Leroy Sané's on that.
I'm going to tell you, Anthony has beaten Neres out. Dead out this season. Not even close. If you look at the minutes compared, it's Anthony all day. You got to check him out. They're on ESPN Plus, by the way. ESPN Plus. If you want to sponsor me, shout out. Christian, who you got?
Ajax as well.
Ajax?
do.
Yes.
Shout out ESPN.
Give me a player. Shout out somebody.
I like Dusan Tadic. He's a great midfielder.
I'm surprised he's still there.
He's wearing the number 10.
Right.
He's just all around clinical player. I've always admired his exactly, his touch. And he wears the Tiempos too. I always admired that for him.
I mean, it's obvious.
Usually
Wait, show that again?
center backs would wear that.
I'm going through the team of the group stage. We've got Aller and Lewandowski as strikers. You got Mahrez and Kunku, Pote from Sporting, and Leroy Sané as your midfielders. You've got
What?
Christensen, Coates, Militao, and
Wow.
Cancelo in your back line.
I can
Wow.
I can
And
disagree on the right back.
Jean-Luigi Donnarumma.
Disagree on
This
the
is
right back.
strictly on ratings. This is not like who is a better player. It's just how they have played based on their rating on who scored.
Hey, shout
Just
out
to
that
give you a head up.
goalkeeper though. Shout out the goalkeeper.
Statistics.
Donnarumma can go
Forza
fuck
Italia.
himself, dog. Fuck
Oh,
Donnarumma.
man.
bruh.
Sorry, I gotta say it, man.
Did he rob the
Wait,
house?
I'm sorry, I said his
and,
name
AC
wrong.
Milan literally brought him on as a kid, trusted
16,
him, trusted
16.
his family, and then just
16-year-old.
fucked him off like that. I'm surprised he's not a
The
Chelsea
goalkeeper.
product.
His name is Donnarumma.
No, I'm saying who did that for
AC
his
Milan.
family, you were saying?
AC Milan did that. You like that one? Did y'all hear that, Donnarumma? Yeah. There's a photo of him in the goal, and a fan jumped over the barricade and had a suitcase full of cash and just busted it open.
Man, that
And
boy
because it
crazy.
was so much fake paper, right, they just let it blow onto the field. And there's a photo of like this windstorm of fake dollar bills surrounding him in the goal.
Was he in the AC Milan
Yeah.
jersey? At
This
the
has
time?
not been the first time he's had this conflict of contract because of fucking Raiola. He's the one that has been dominating the terms where Donnarumma's like, hey, you do your job, man. I'll just sit here. So fuck Donnarumma.
But he, I mean, he's quality.
Whose turn is
Doesn't
it?
he have a
Whose turn is
brother
it?
that plays?
Donnarumma? Hell yeah. Best in the world.
Doesn't he have a brother that plays as well?
Yeah, but he's not good.
I mean, not as good, but
No, he's not even near it. I think they brought him in to kind of help
He's
Donnarumma.
quality, man. He's quality.
He's one of the best. I'm not going to deny that, but fuck
Quality,
him.
man.
He gets what he deserves. He's been riding the pine.
He's been
Yeah,
fucking.
that must
killing it.
hurt. If
Hey,
you ride the
We
pine,
got one more game to
I was
go
like, I wish I
through.
could try.
This is Atletico versus Manchester United.
Ooh.
You want to go first? You're pointing to yourself.
I'll go first.
All right.
I continue to keep Man City as the underdog, but I'm going to put Atletico ahead of Man City. I
Man
know-
United. We're talking Man
Man
United.
United.
Oh, whoa. Well, then Atletico. Sorry.
You're
I'm
picking
Man
Atletico
City.
over Man U?
I'm picking Atletico over Man U. Yes, for sure.
What did you say before?
Easy
Man
clap.
City.
I thought you said Man City.
Might have. I hope I didn't.
No, you said United.
I thought I said United. Okay. Mario, who you got?
Shoot, it's gonna be a
This is
crazy
a good one.
matchup.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna be a crazy
Yeah, I
matchup.
agree. It is a hard one.
But I think Diego Simeone is gonna pull some things out of his ass and have Atletico Madrid scraping through.
Scraping there.
Would you say they're nitty gritty?
I think they
You
grit.
beat me to it. I was trying to
Gritty
say
to
it.
the nitty. You know
I think they gritty nitty, yeah. You know,
Hey, they
Nitty
fucking
gritty.
grind for
Yeah.
everything.
They are grind for sure.
They
Yeah.
They're blowing a
grind.
titty.
They just
Christian,
sold
who you got?
Trippier.
I'm gonna go with old boy Diego, man. El Cholo. He,
Old Faithful, huh? He's sticking with
Yeah.
that Letty again.
yeah, dude.
They did you wrong in group stage. Just letting you know
It's all
that.
great, babe. They gonna do Man U wrong.
Eddie.
I'm
Thoughts?
gonna do United. I think Ronaldo is gonna come clutch.
My pick, I'm going to hinge on this January transfer. If they can bring in a decent midfielder, I think.
say is a decent
Yeah,
Danny
please
Van de
talk
Beek.
about that, Hugh.
You ready?
please.
I got a perfect one.
Come
Declan
on.
Rice. Bring him in.
Come on, man.
Declan Rice.
Come on, get in.
English players do not do well in La Liga, and that's a fact. That's a
Wait.
fact.
Why did you say La Liga?
He's talking
What,
about
who's
Man
talking
U.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pogba out.
I said
Declan
I said I
Rice
pick
in.
Man U if they
Declan
have
No,
a
I
good.
say
Pogba
Matic.
out.
You
think
Matic out?
You know
Matic
Declan
has
Rice-
been gone. Matic is going to like Shakhtar or someplace like that.
When?
Like,
No, Matic is still in Man U.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Matic is
he don't
gonna
know.
go whenever they're looking
Oh.
for the hit. I'm telling you, taking Pogba out, take out Matic, put in a quality class player. Declan Rice is a good choice. A player that I was thinking about they were going to be grabbing is what's his name who plays for
These nuts.
for.
Grabbing these nuts.
Never mind.
Got him.
Go on. I was thinking they're taking
Come on, son.
shit, what's his name?
Don't
Plays
think
in
about my
Give us a
nuts.
team.
Napoli. Plays in Italy. Fabian's
Oh,
contract is about to come
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't know
Ole
about
was
that.
gonna
He's
be
too
coming
slow.
out from there.
Yeah.
That's like a far grasp.
Yeah.
Another one. You're asking for midfielders that they can get right now. Franck Kessié from AC Milan
That'd be great.
is a player that could come in right now and make an impact.
And
What are you
to
looking for?
where?
You're looking for more
I'm
a
talking
central.
about
where?
You need a
defensive player,
defensive
You're looking
midfielder.
for a box to box, more like Pogba.
He is both of
He
those.
is.
But
He's
He's
a
better.
class
He's
player.
better
Franck-
than Pogba.
Franck Kessié at his position. Pogba's a higher
Would
up.
you think
Franck
Kessie's gonna-
Kessié can do CDM box to box and he can control a game. I'm
you-
telling you, I've seen him do it.
Would you say Kessie is going to beat out the likes of Van de Beek and
Yeah. Oh,
think?
yeah. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. He's a captain for Ivory Coast.
Once you
He's already earned that. He's 23, 24.
I don't know.
once you start two
Van de Beek
games,
is not
it's
the
gone.
tank. There's a reason they call him Frank the Tank. Dude's a tank.
Yeah.
He did not miss a single minute in the season we got second last year. And we were competing in Europa. We were doing the Copa.
Does praise him. He does like.
Dude, Frank, I'm gonna miss Frank.
Does like.
I'm gonna miss Frank
How
for
m-
AC
what's the
Milan.
chances of him leaving AC?
He's gone. We can't afford him. He
Really?
wants 8 to 9 mil. We're offering him 6 or 7. We just
Wow.
can't do
right
it.
now. Give him a year and a half, 2 years at Man United. He'll be wearing that captain's armband because
What?
he's a
Dude,
quality
he's
player.
a leader.
He is a fucking.
He earned
Okay.
the nickname El
Watch-
Presidente.
I'm telling you,
So where-
watch
you
the
can't-
game.
you
Watch
can't-
how he
you
plays
think
at
about
AC
Man U?
Milan.
Yeah, I said my whole thing is if Man U can get a decent
believe me,
midfielder
I'm
this
telling you.
January window, I will pick them over Atletico. Right now, their biggest hole, Man U's, is midfield.
Let
They
me-
don't have a defensive mid. Hold on. They don't have a defensive mid. When they did have a defensive mid, when Matic was fit and in form, Man U were peaking.
Yeah.
As soon as they lost that center defensive mid to kind of control the game, they really lost who they were. They've always had great midfielders who can control a game. Carrick, Scholes, right? Those two right there just jump out at me. Hargreaves, right? So for me, if they don't get a midfielder, I'm going with Atleti. If they do, they have a greater chance. So I'm gonna put I'm just
Hey,
gonna leave it blank for now. 'cause
Let
I'm
me
gonna
say
let you know
this.
later.
I'm gonna take back what I said about KSA being
Oh.
captain in 1 or 2 years because I believe Ronaldo's gonna probably retire at Manchester United.
No, he already said he's gonna retire. Sporting.
Oh, he is.
Spencer needs to do his
Yeah,
homework.
yeah, believe
He
go
said
back to what I said about me not wanting KSA to be the captain in 1 or 2 years. I'm gonna go back on that statement. We're gonna do a flapjack on that and make it where he is gonna be a captain in 1 or 2 years because he is a leader.
he's a leader.
Okay. Fair enough.
In the locker room, they nicknamed him El Presidente.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
You know what that
Over-
stands for?
Over.
President.
But United also
Thanks.
has a tradition
bruh.
that the player that's been there the longest.
Yeah, Caps.
So with Kessie just being captain 2 years is highly
I'm with you.
unlikely.
I'm with you. I'm with you. That is the end of this episode. We always like to close it out with a shout out to somebody. Anybody want to go first with a shout out? It can be.
shout out Heung-min Song from Tottenham.
There you
that
go.
Korean motherfucker can ball.
He can fucking ball.
Oh God! Do you think he'll stay there?
I hope he does. I hope he does because they have so much love for him in there. But to be honest, if he goes anywhere, any other team he goes, he's gonna be quality. We're a bottle in Footy Fetish show. I'm out.
Hey, there we go. Mario, give us a shout out. It can be a team. It can be a person, someone you love, someone you hate.
Shoot, shout out to Alex Baldwin.
All right, no reason. Just shout out to him. Okay, Christian, give us a shout out.
I'd like to shout out Hugh and the Footy Fetish
Hey,
show
bro,
for having us
thank you,
here
thank you.
Thanks, man.
and hosting this great episode.
It's
I
been
had
fun.
a great time. First podcast. Hope to be on it more.
First one in the studio.
That's all right. Well, yeah, first on the studio. That's
There you
right.
go.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm saying as a whole, my first.
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
being on. Was
Fair
the Footy
enough, yeah,
Fetish
the
show
Footy
itself,
Fetish.
You know what I'm
Fair
saying?
enough.
So.
Popped your
I
cherry.
actually have a friend just hit me up. It was like, send me the link. Why don't you put it up? So there, I got you.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll probably do that today, so I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, Ricky. Thank you.
Yeah. Eddie, who you got, bud?
I give shout out to Hugh for hosting us
Don't forget Booty.
and Booty.
And booty.
I mean,
Booty.
Gotta thank the booty.
Capital B Booty.
Capital,
thankful.
capital B Booty. Let's not get too explicit in here.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, it was a
Alright.
great time. Thanks for having us.
All right. And I'm going to give a shout out to Booty. He is not here. Going to give a shout out to Booty, his wife, Kimmy, and his little daughter, Cece.
The Booty family.
The Booty family. The Booty Wells family, actually. That's
Hey,
the-
shout out to walk-in showers. Too.
What? Oh, you're talking about my walk-in shower. Yeah, it's
That means
nice.
you probably went to go piss in it.
No, it's all right, man. We wash it.
Scratch that.
Let's
He's got
we're
the
gonna
yellow-
end this.
he's got the
This has
yellow
been the
shirt.
Footy Fetish show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. Peace out, Boy Scout. Thank you guys for coming in here.
Later.
Thank you, Hugh. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you,
Peace.
Booty.
Oh my
Thank you, all
God.
y'all.
You.